Hi, everybody. These are the elderly brothers. We are the elderly brothers. I'm Artie, and that's Larry. I'm in Florida,
And I'm in New York.
and
And
I'm in Southeast Florida. I don't think I've ever said that before.
what'd you say?
I'm in Southeast Florida.
Southeast Florida. I'm in the Mid Hudson Valley. And I want to report that the temperature today is going to be 66 degrees. It's very exciting.
Oh, I'm excited. Actually, it was 66 here in the
Really?
morning. Yeah, but it was actually 56 when I left this morning.
So I know we talked about some topics. I want to talk about one before we talk about the ones we talked about.
Well, you mentioned the hat. What was the story with the hat on the bed?
So the hat, I'm seeing the hat on your bed behind or on the bed behind you. And I'm remembering that our mother told us never to put a hat on a bed because it was bad luck.
Well, I wonder where that came from.
I don't know, but I've tried to live by that.
Yeah.
And
Somebody tossed a hat on a bed and it exploded or something like that.
I don't know, and I wish we could ask her, but I've been
Well,
aware of that all my life, and I always try not to do it. But if you don't know it's
it's not,
bad luck,
it really doesn't come up very often.
it doesn't. And if you don't know it's bad luck, it may not be.
That's true. I think anything that you don't know is bad luck won't hurt you. Like if you didn't know breaking a mirror was bad luck, you wouldn't think about breaking a mirror. You'd say, okay, the mirror broke.
It's true, but it is bad luck because I broke one once and cut a nerve in my hand. I had to get that all operated on.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same as bad luck.
Well, I'd say it is.
Bad luck ensues after that. Did you have any additional bad luck?
Well, I think that was bad luck enough.
Maybe so. Maybe that does it. Well, you know the one about opening an umbrella in the house, right? You
Yeah,
ever heard of that
I think
one?
I've heard that one too.
Uh, and I don't know why anybody would open an umbrella in a house except just to show off or something. So I don't know how bad that luck might be, but I'm going to put my hat on just in case. Okay.
Thank you. Mom will be happy.
Yes. Whew. I feel better already.
And also,
So the
opening
other
an umbrella in the house is probably bad luck because likely you're going to break something.
likely to break seven, yeah, but it won't be raining probably in the house.
Not if you're
We were talking
lucky.
talking the other day. You and I were just talking the other day about saving electricity, like solar power's being saved,
Yes.
and you're thinking of putting panels on your house. And you said that you'd heard that they can store electricity, or they are storing electricity in a cave.
At an experimental level, they have been able to do that. Did you look up anything about that?
I did not. No, I should have. But is it in New York State or where?
I think it was in Connecticut.
They have caves there?
Evidently, they have a few. They have some test caves.
Do I have little tiny caves or like giant caves you could walk
Well,
into?
who knows how much space electricity takes up?
It doesn't seem like it take any space.
Well, it can get through wires that are not that big. So
That's right.
you
Because those
can,
wires, I mean, the phone wire, exactly, it's a tiny little wire.
that's low voltage too,
I don't
but
see
I
how,
don't know, even high
I don't,
voltage.
I think there's infinite storage space in a cave, probably.
I think you
The-
could get a lot of electricity in a small cave.
And then how do you close it off and save it? I don't know. We got to
I,
find out. We need an expert again. My God.
we need people to watch this so that we'll get an expert who will be able to help us out.
Somebody's got to respond because we don't know the answer to these questions, and they're pretty obscure questions besides.
And
There
so
probably
and
is one person who can tell us about electricity in a cave.
there I imagine there's a lot of people who've studied that.
Hmm. What do you mean by a lot?
Oh, six.
Two or three? I mean, it's look, not many people are going to be doing that.
Not probably not, unless they thought they could do it. And if they could do it, then they've solved the world's problems.
Well, and they would recruit other people to be working on it as well.
Yeah. So I think there's at least six already.
So something is kind of unrelated. Wait a minute. What was? Oh, I was going to say you're an architect. Everybody knows that, and I forgot. We haven't ever really introduced ourselves about who we are, except elderly.
That's true.
And go ahead, tell people who you are.
So I am an architect. I have been licensed for, let me see how long. My wife recently framed all my credentials. Uh, well, I was licensed in New York in 1983
So you've been licensed for 40 years.
in New York, and I think I was licensed in Kansas before that. I was born in Kansas. Um, you were born, where were you born? Kansas City,
Kansas City, yeah.
Missouri, or Kansas?
Oh, come on, there is no Kansas City, Kansas. Everybody knows that.
So,
Uh,
so give them a hint about who you are.
I'll give them a hint. Yes, I've done many jobs, some of them good and some of them really terrible. I mean, I'm not going to go back to summer jobs, which were awful. Construction and installing air conditioners and selling clothes and that kind of stuff. Moved to New York from Kansas. Well, we were in a lot of stuff in between. I'll leave that out.
We can reveal this gradually, but
Yes, we can.
give the
Anyways, so
bullet points.
basically, I ended up uh, writing books. I wrote a lot of books, 19 books. Some of them sold, some of them did not. But I made a living and then moved from New York to Florida and been in Florida off and on for 35 years and went to work for the newspaper here and was a reporter and an editor here. So that's pretty much my background. You've always, not always, but you've always been an architect, right?
I never did another profession. That's true.
Did you do any other jobs though?
Yeah, I mean, I sold clothes. Um, I worked in to develop an alcohol brand with my wife.
Well, yeah, that was a second career.
Yeah, that was a lot of a career. Too much. Um, I've been an artist as well, so I've got an attic, basement, garage, studio full of paintings that are available.
Yeah, I don't think my books are still available. Although if you Google me, you'll see that there are books, but I don't know how do you get them.
I sent the last copy of How to Run Your First Marathon to my daughter, who is running her first marathon at 50. And I think it was the last copy. I got it from Amazon.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even have any more of those.
And
Anyway,
it didn't get to her until after she ran the marathon.
so she could use it for her second marathon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if she runs another one.
yeah. Uh, so we're not on TikTok yet, so people can't find us there. And we're not on Apple Podcasts because you can't find us there, but you can find us on YouTube.
That's true.
And we've got them up there, and they're getting some hits. People seem to be looking at them,
A
which I'm
few,
very
yeah.
very excited about.
I'm going to show because I can the I'm going to show a really nice little picture of us
Oh, okay.
as long as I'm doing it. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Good
wonder
looking guys for elderlies.
I wonder if anybody else can see that.
Well, why not? It came up on the screen. Well, you have to see when you post it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll find out. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
fully uniformed.
Yeah, and happy having coffee and um, what was that town?
Perry, Florida.
What was the name of it?
Yeah, Perry Perk was what it was. It was a food truck. We tried places. We were taking this road trip, which we'll get to one of these days. But we tried finding coffee in Perry, Florida, and we went to a convenience store and no coffee. And we went to Subway at no coffee. But right across the street from Subway, you can get us back on the screen. Right across the street from Subway was this food truck, and they were terrific. They were really nice people. We got some coffee, which was not so great. We thought it was going to be espresso, hot espresso, but it was iced espresso, and you could hardly taste the espresso part, but it was okay.
It was
Anyway, it
unfortunate.
was a nice experience because they were really nice people.
They were,
Three
and
local women. Three local women.
they also had seemed to have captured the entire coffee market in that town.
Yeah, right. All eight people from there.
So that was good. Um, do you want to talk about anything else?
I don't know. I was timing things. We did about 3 minutes for each one. I was going to mention, uh, I don't even know why, but I was going to mention M. Paul Friedberg, the other Friedberg architect, but a namesake, almost a namesake, because your middle name is Paul too.
It's true, everything but the M.
Yeah, and mention how you got into architecture, because I think that's a good story.
Okay, so mom's coming up a lot today. Um, Mom decided, I went to mom when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I told her I wanted to be a carpenter because I love to build things. And she responded to me by saying, well, why don't you say you're going to be an architect? And that was it. I never even considered anything else after that.
Well, she never said anything to me about a career because I never said I wanted to be anything. I wanted to be a baseball player. That didn't work out too well either.
It hasn't yet.
No. So what do we need? Well, we need an expert in electricity in caves. We need that. I'll look that up, try and find something.
Okay.
And I think that might be it for this episode.
I think
Uh,
that's good. And the other thing is just we'd love to have as many people as possible look at this and talk to us about stuff that they know.
and pass it along to friends and relations.
And it may, as far as I'm concerned, they if they know a lot of stuff and some of it's true and none of it's true, that's okay.
Yeah. But a lot of it is true, but we maybe don't know too much.
We need people who know more things than we do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
So
in future episodes, we'll have guests on, and so you won't just have to look at us.
that's it. So it's been lovely. I love you,
It
my
has.
brother.
Love you, my brother, and we'll talk soon.
Okay.